Hi guys, Steve up at the cabin. I just finished making the video on the weed whacker, string trimmer, if you will. And I just wanted to make a separate video on what I'm doing here. This entire area in front of the cabin was covered with thorn bushes. I think I've shown you before in separate videos what a mess it was. But I cut them with the pruning shears. I've been taking it away bit by bit, but there's still large branches, cut up thorn bushes, and a ton of garbage in the front porch area of the cabin. And I'll also show you how rotten it is in the front here. And we could talk a little bit about what I want to do to fix that. What I wanted to basically do was clean it up just so I could have easy access and to look at it and kind of take a guess of what I got to do to repair this part of the cabin. This is going to be a multi-year project, I believe. The one thing I'm concerned about that I've told you guys over and over again is getting the new modular home up so I have a place to stay when I come up here, and you have a place for the family to come up. I want to come up here, enjoy nature, go fishing. I want to get a little rowboat to go out there too, and I want to work on this. I think it'd be fun. I think I'd enjoy it. It would cost me a lot of money to make this go away, and that still may happen. Listen, anything could be fixed. What I'm guessing is lots of framing, sill, everything is probably rotten in this corner of the house. But let's start cleaning up a little bit, and then maybe we could do a little summary at the end and take a look at how rotten it is. Okay, the first thing that I want to do, just walk around here and get as much of these branches, ripped up thorn bushes, throw it in the wheelbarrow, and I'm dumping it. I got a little wood pile, burn pile I'm starting over there. Didn't set it on fire yet because it's right by the woods. Lots of leaves. It could get out of hand easy. So the plan is just dump it there for now. When they start clearing for the build site of the modular home, before they build the modular home, I'll go there and I'll do a burn pile. All right, let me get my gloves. 1960 something pruning shears that the grinding guy sharpened. They've been working great. I just want to get the large stuff off because I went through the whole yard before and picked up a few wheelbarrow loads. Just so when I come up here and I cut the lawn, I'm not running over these big logs. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, I cleaned up the vast majority of the logs that were just sitting here, big branches and whatnot. I wanted to be able to come through here with the lawnmower and not worry about hitting something big that'll, stall out the lawnmower or break it. These thorn bushes are really rough, man. I grabbed one by accident a few months back, and I had to dig it out with my finger with pins and needles. It was in there, so that's why I got these gloves, and they won't go through these gloves, which is great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this mess here, and I'll just run it over with the lawnmower the next time, and it rips it to shreds. Now it gives me access to this mess in here, and you can see, I mean, I really haven't done anything over here except for put the board up the doorway, board up the front, but window frame, a big structural piece of the cabin. A couple times I've come up here, and I found Tom the turkey vulture just hanging out in this window right here. He likes coming here and hanging out. We got a couple of bees in here, but I've told the story before, but I don't know, maybe 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, the previous owner, had this place, and it was nice, and some neighborhood kids found it and decided to make it their drinking party place. But you would think they would enjoy it, but instead they demolished it. You would think that they would enjoy the house, but instead they demolished it. They went so far as to rip the toilet out of the bathroom and throw it in the backyard, and then break it up. I mean, isn't there something else you'd rather do? I mean, they dragged the mattresses out to the island over there. They were drinking, just breaking everything, and the previous owner came up here after like a week or two of this going on, called the police. Nothing happened. They never caught anybody. And the place, I guess he didn't have insurance. I don't know what happened, but he didn't go ahead and try to fix it up. Or maybe the kids came back more times after he tried. I could tell that he had boarded it up. Just from when I boarded it up, I could see some plywood was there, some wasn't. Most of the windows were open. There's spray paint. So over the last 10, 15 years, the kids would come back, or other people, and they would just further break up the windows, everything. I guess he took whatever personal belongings he wanted and just hung on to the property for 10, 15 years. I think he was looking to subdivide it at some point, and I guess he just at some point gave up and just tried to sell it online, and that's where I found it. And I came up here. I mean, he didn't sell it with a usable cabin. He says, you're going to have to tear it down, but he was selling the property as is. So I didn't know what to do with it. I wasn't going to, my intention was maybe fix it up. Got to take a look at it first, see if I can. So this is the worst part right here. And I don't know, but like I said, I didn't go through here, but there's window frames, shoe, plate, blanket, broken glasses everywhere around this cabin. But a lot of the floor is broken up in there. I think it needs floor joists as well. It looks like, if you look around a lot of the cabin, the bottom is kind of rotten. I think that's what happened here, and this might have been the first part. And he just screwed in a sheet of plywood over here. And he must have done this repair before the kids got to it because it's painted and everything. But I just recently put this cheap sheet of plywood up here because there was a big hole that I hadn't blocked. I just didn't want to, I want to prevent animals from going in and out. But and you can see it's a little rotten down here. But it's got a concrete crawl space, and I did go down in there, and the concrete is fine. So right here, I think like this whole wall would have to be redone. Sill plates, studs. You know, it's just you know, it's rotten. You know. You know, you can see the siding over here. The bottom piece is rotten. That's pretty much the way it is around the entire house. This is a piece of sheetrock. You can see this is not structural. You know, this looks like a bunch of 2x4s screwed together. You know, I'm sure this was just an addition put on many years after the house was built. I'm not touching anything else in here. So, there's a big holes up there by the roof. So I lift you up there. See, that's not good. Okay, it's I wanted to shoot up here today to do some weed whacking on the island, change out the batteries and trail cams because last time I noticed they were kind of low. Clean up some of the sticks around the logs and branches around the property. And I also wanted to take a look in here, just like a little survey to see what I'm dealing with. And there's a lot here that has to be replaced. This would be a big job that I certainly couldn't do like on a 2-day trip up here, you know? Not a chance. So I'll come up here another week or two, and what I want to do is just take the garbage out. That's one of the things I'm trying to do. Up here by the house, the island, where I'm going to be spending a lot of my time and where people will see, I want to clean it up. I mean, granted, this is a big eyesore right now, but just having debris laying around is no good. And I couldn't get at this before because of all these massive thorn bushes, but they're cut away now. Now I can get at it. You know, it's a nightmare going in there with that sheet of plywood to board up the cabin. All right, guys, thanks for the little check out of the front of the cabin, and we'll see you next time.